Hello, good morning, people. Oof. So, lately, these last few days, rather, actually, but whatever. I keep hearing from people, or it comes up just in the general melee of the world, about feeling targeted, targeted individuals and feeling targeted and whatnot. And this sort of brings me to identity and what it is ultimately that we want to be and what we want to create, because all the outward manifestations of being victims, of being violated and brutalized and manipulated and gaslighted. And I'm not denying that's happening, by the way. I'm not denying that at all. However, it is what that makes us feel. What is that bringing up? Like, for example, me, I lie in bed at night and I can hear a myriad of sounds, bad, nasty, tacky, cranky sounds. Some very high-pitched, like a dog whistle, almost like brain piercing. Some very kind of metallic sounding, like metal against metal, grinding and whatnot. And it's almost like bone drilling or brain drilling. And I'm thinking 5G, I'm thinking smart meters, cell phone towers, all this sort of type of stuff. And it makes me feel that, that rage of this is happening to me, they're targeting me and there is nothing I can do, and so forth and so on, and it's going to make me very sick and it's going to kill me. And basically this is the identity of the old story. The identity of I am a powerless, worthless victim and there is nothing I can do. I exist solely to be tormented, abused and violated by evil. That is the only reason I am here. I remember years ago when I woke up or began this awakening journey. And of course, inevitably you come across David Icke, and bless David Icke, because he's done a lot of really good work with regards to opening our eyes to what is actually going on in the world. I can't say I even then agree with him on everything at all, but my God, he was instrumental, in so many ways in awakening many, many people. But ultimately, I sort of got more and more away from focusing outwards of myself with regards to conspiracy theories, and they are doing it to us or they are doing it to me, and feeling this sense of like rage about it and wanting vengeance, which inevitably always leads to self-punishment, right? And I had to stop that because it was really hurting me and harming me. And that is what the sickness of evil really, really wants more than anything. It wants you, me, us, to stay stuck in that really putrid energy of self-hate, self-punishment. I am a powerless victim, I am worthless. Remember, like in my last video, I spoke about this as well. And the zenith of the culmination, the zenith now, leading into the zenith of our power is that we have the ability, we have the free will, the power now to say, And this is despite what is going on, because let me tell you people, I am not having a good time. I feel actually really awful. I feel really depressed. I feel really anxious. I am barely getting any sleep. My evil cat is not helping. My God, it's like 1:30, ow, ow, 2 o'clock, ow, ow. I mean, like I said, it affects everything, you know. All the weird sounds, you know, hot flush after hot flush after hot flush after hot flush. My neck and my shoulder, they'd be sore for a whole year, but it's worse than ever before. I'm going to have to see the osteopath this morning. My lower back is killing me. My teeth, my gums are really sore. I've got headaches. It's all going down really in a massive way, and it's all cathartic as fuck. It's all like, yeah, because you're a victim, because they're doing it to you, and it's all coming up, and I'm having to keep letting it go and keep letting it go and keep surrendering it, right? Instead of choosing to go into the story and believing it's true and ooh, you know, and all of that. And no, keep letting go, keep letting go, keep letting go. You know. Hiya! Hiya, Patch! Oh, it's one of my neighbours with his little dog, Patch. He never has a lead, he just Patch with his little legs, he just wanders around. And he's just this really clever dog who doesn't want to be on a lead, you know, he's a free dog. Anyway, so it's all heavily ramped up now. So a lot of us are going to feel this energy of, oh my fucking God, it's going to kill me. It's going to completely rip me apart. It's going to destroy me and eviscerate me. You're going to feel that, because that is what is happening now. We have found the source of evil. We know it now. We have seen it. We know it. It's there. So now we're going to have to work, process, clear, harmonize, balance. I don't know, these are just words. We're doing something with that. We're healing that. And so we are in it, because you got to go through it to get out. You know, you've heard that saying many times, no doubt. And so it's time to remember that ultimately the wounded healer paradigm is needing to pass on and away now, as in goodbye, fuck off, go away and don't bother coming back, because we're tired of being wounded. Oh, the wounded healer, you know, it's all a bit codependent and a bit, oh, I'm always busy rescuing people but not looking after myself at all kind of bullshit, which is all again, oh, because you're so worthless and you're so shit and you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that. And there's so much else going on there with regards to that whole identity perception there is fucking skewed and wrong. And that is what we have the opportunity here now to clear out and cleanse up and sort out. Because, you know, enough of that, people, enough of that. You see, why do you think we have free will? So that we can mindlessly suffer forever and ever? Oh no, not me anyway. I have no intention of doing that. So I'm standing my ground and I am continuing to choose love. I'm continuing to witness all this shit coming up, lying in bed, not being able to sleep, hearing all these weird sounds and the cat going meow, meow, and me thinking I'm gonna kill you, and then feeling like, oh, that's not very nice, is it? Yeah. But at the same time, just being able, you know, to let it go and to keep letting it go and to keep letting it go and to keep letting it go, and to have this sense of my true self being present, saying it's okay, Anika, it's alright, you're doing very well, keep releasing this shit, because this is that massive wall, you know, like that wall separating East Germany from West Germany. It's a bit like that. It's there, but it's crumbling, and it's more and more, it's just disintegrating, because love is like the erosion factor, you see. It is. And so we need to keep doing that. We need to release this old story of disempowerment, of worthlessness, of fear, and we need to start not only to allow and surrender, but to start to use our imagination to imagine what we want. For all this time, there's always been all these, no, you can't have what you want, that's just not possible. The laws of physics say that isn't possible. Well, I say, fuck the laws of physics. They don't exist. There's no such thing. It's all a pack of lies, people, alright? Chuck it. Reality is not real, it's... Actually, Stargod said something, and I agree with him. Electric. It's all electric. You know, and everywhere I go, I see these fans with electrical services, electrical repairs, and all that shit. And it just always makes me laugh, because for some time now I've felt that it's actually kind of electrical. Because even energy isn't real. It's all an illusion. So what do we want? I mean, what I want is different from what you want, but whatever it is, you know that we can have what we want. Why is everything gone blue? What's that about? It's like earlier on, right? So I woke up quite early. Woke up as in not really waking up. I decided to crawl out of bed at like 5 o'clock, and the skies, everything there was missing, it was all purple. Now it's blue. It's quite nice. Maybe I'm creating that. You know, like, what is it you want? Start thinking about that and start feeling whatever resistance comes up with regards to that. Like, oh, that's not possible, or you can't have that, or you're out of order for wanting that, and start challenging all that shit, because again, that is just hijack. Start releasing and surrendering all the I'm a powerless victim bullshit, and know that whatever shows up in your world every day that is threatening, evil, bad, nasty, horrible, whatever, organic portals behaving badly towards you, whatever it might be, just see it as an outward manifestation of the poison that lies within you, the sickness of evil, and see these things as catalysts, triggers, keys that open doors, that clear out the shit so that you can be free and to create whatever it is you might want to create. And it's only the consciousness of love, miracle consciousness, love consciousness, that can really, you know, that can create what you want. Fear, self-hate, victimhood won't create anything other than more of the same. So that is where I'm at today. That is what I'm feeling and sensing, and I thought I'd do a little video about that, because right now, in this moment, I actually feel a little bit better, because yesterday, was dire, really. And I had to just really work through it. I mean, the way I do that, and this is just my way, but it's like, I imagine I'm in an indoor swimming pool, and I'm sat on the tiles, and right there is this swimming pool, and it's full of all the crap that's going on within me, all that fear and all that worthlessness and all that despair and the rage and the hate and the this and the that, and it's like this black goo in the swimming pool. But I am not in the swimming pool. I am on the tiles, and I'm witnessing it, and I sit in this chair, and I just allow that stuff to be neutralized into clean blue water. That's just something I do. We all have our own ways and our own means and our own whatever individuality. Yeah, and it is such a wonderful thing, all this infinite creativity and this infinite individuality, because I remember back in the day when I was doing a very short stint as a Buddhist, and I was told that, oh, there is no individuality, and we are all one, meaning we are all exactly the same, and we all belong to God, we are tiny bits of one being that somehow, when, nirvana means losing your individuality and becoming nothingness. And I'm like, really? Right. I'm calling it a day with this then, because that just sounded bloody awful to me. I'm fond of my individuality, and I'm fond of being a creator being, an infinite possibility, infinite creativity, infinite infinity-ness, whatever, my God, I say, let's go for that. That is for me, that is what I choose, that is what I want. And I said it before and I'll say it again, people, we ain't seen nothing yet. We've known such hardships, such terrible suffering, and we've identified with that, and we've lived that to the max. And I say now is the time to say enough. Step away from that addiction to all of that shit and step into the light. It will prove to be powerful and potent, and then I'm sure it will prove to be amazing. It's it feels good and it's supportive. Whereas if you choose to go to the dark side, come to the dark side, look. When you go over there, you know exactly what you're going to get. You end up looking like Darth Vader with really bad scars and a weird helmet on and a black cape. Not very fashionable, really. So, no contest. Anyway, people, that's all for today. Bless you all. Bye.